Hi guys, it's Amy with A to Z Stamping, and today I wanted to do a quick video to talk about the Paisley Framelits dies. So these dies, which you would use with a Big Shot or some other die cutting machine that you have, they correspond with the Paisley's and Posy stamp set, which you guys know if you've been following my videos is one of my most favorite stamp sets. And the framelits are really cool. Many of them coordinate with the stamps here, and I'll show you that in a second. But there are a few that just work on their own. So let's look at those first. Okay, so first we have here this set. I'm going to go closer so you can see. So these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 7 dies don't correspond with any of the stamps on the stamp set. So this one would cut out this, cuts out this Paisley shape. This one here cuts out this, really cool. This cuts out this leaf, this flower, and then these two little tiny guys, one goes that way, one goes that way. And the purpose of those would be you could set them like in the center of a Paisley and have something different in the middle. There's a lot of different things you can do. Another reason you might want just these is you can cut them out in like our foil paper or glimmer paper or something like that, and it's so cool. So these ones, this one I've seen people use a lot. So these dies right here, just do those. But the rest of the dies that come with the set, and this stamp, or excuse me, this framelit set comes with a lot. It corresponds with stamps on the stamp set. Okay, so let's start from the top. So this big giant Paisley here, it would cut out an image like this, but it also corresponds with this stamp set right here, and there I have the stamped image so you can see that. Okay, can you see? Okay, then this one right here cuts out just this star shaped, but it corresponds with this stamp set right here. Really cool, I love that. Okay, then this size, which is, these two are bigger than the other extra one. This size here corresponds with the stamp that looks like this. Isn't that cool? That would be this stamp right here. Okay, this little guy right here cuts out this kind of flowery shaped one, and it corresponds with this little tiny stamp. I love that. This one right here does these leaves, these guys right here. Okay, this right here is the top of the flower, which is right here. This swirly thing, isn't that fun? It corresponds with this stamp set right here. Here we have the flower, and again, that corresponds with this. Isn't this so pretty? Let me lift this up to show you. Isn't that pretty when it's stamped out? Okay, this leaf right here goes along with this leaf. So there isn't one to cut out this leaf, but it does cut out this size. Sorry, I have a shine there, this leaf. There's these two small. This is a flower. Oh, you can't see. This is a flower, and this is just a circle, and it does correspond with this little circle and this little flower. And then finally is this one, which cuts this out, and it corresponds with this stamp set, or this stamp right here. So this is really cool because you can stamp Paisleys and cut them out, or you can just stamp Paisleys and then stamp stuff to correspond with it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 framelits and thinlits you get total in this set. Now I really do recommend the Big Shot if you're going to be using this framelit set, because some of these are quite intricate, especially these ones over here. And for this one in particular, this one and this one, I recommend also having a die brush, one of these, because I really had to, the paper was stuck up in there and I really had to get in there and brush them out. If you don't have a die brush, then at least you're going to want a paper piercing tool of some sort to be able to poke the dies out. So anyway, if you've been wondering about the Paisley framelits, this is what they look like. I think it's really cool, and it really does sort of bump up all that you can do with the Paisleys and Posy set. One last thing. This is definitely the largest framelit in the set, and this one measures 2 1/4 by 1 1/2, so that's the largest, and the rest are smaller from there. I would say this guy right here is probably the next biggest, and it's 2 1/16 by 1 1/4. So they're pretty small. They're perfect for cards, but they're big enough that they would really make a big impact on something like a scrapbook page, or if you're decorating something like that. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and you'll consider getting the Paisley Framelits dies. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and check me out on Facebook, guys. A to Z Stamping. Thanks. Bye.